Yo, we finally have made it to WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania is over. We're finally to our destination. We're in Hollywood, California. WrestleMania goes Hollywood, WrestleMania 39. This Saturday and Sunday, man. It's gonna be a long show, but hey, I'm excited. I'm in that. I got that WrestleMania fever. I got that fever, man. It's WrestleMania. Leo, man, are you excited for Mania or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I am very excited for WrestleMania. I feel like it's been a long road, but we're finally here. And I can't wait to see how WrestleMania shapes up and how it plays out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. WrestleMania is definitely going to be interesting. I mean, despite some of the build for some matches, like
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be a good show. Like I gotta give Triple H a little pass here. Despite some of these builds, but let's quit wasting time because we have a lot of matches to go over here, and we're not trying to waste your time. So let's go ahead and get
Yeah.
started with these predictions. So the first match that we're going to talk about, I'm kind of trying to get the matches I don't really care about out of the way first. So the first match we're going to talk about is we got that WrestleMania Showcase match. We got Braun Strowman, Ricochet going up against the Street Profits, going up against Alpha Academy, and going up against the Viking Raiders. Yeah, this match, Triple H basically pulled this match out of his ass. There's like no build up to this at all. I mean, the basically hot team right here is Braun Strowman and Ricochet, which that's who I think is going to end up winning this match. Or maybe the Street Profits. I don't know. But I'm going to go with Braun Strowman and Ricochet because they seem like they're really over right now. But, Leo, who you got winning?
This one might be a shock because I like you said, though two of the teams is the hot teams right now are Braun and Ricochet and then the Street Profits, but I don't see them winning. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be the Viking Raiders, and you will find out why I picked the Viking Raiders coming later on.
Okay, so there we go. So you're going with the Viking Raiders. That's a quite prediction there.
Yeah, it is.
And then the next match we're going to talk about is we got Rey Mysterio going up against Dominic Mysterio. They've been feuding for a while here.
Yeah.
This one's kind of a toss up for me because, like, Rey Mysterio is he's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Who knows? Maybe this might be one of Rey Mysterio's last matches. I don't know. It's like you mentioned, Leo. You mentioned a while back saying they should have Rey Mysterio versus Dominic, in a hair versus mask match.
Yeah.
Which I agree that should be that stipulation, but I don't know. I'm toss up here. I'm gonna say Rey Mysterio wins right now. I don't know, but then again, I feel like they want to kind of push Dominic.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
see it.
I'm going with Rey Mysterio, but yeah, who are you going with, Leo?
It's a very toss-up one for me because here's the thing: there's a case for each one of them. I feel like the story they've been building is to get to this match, and I think who knows? Maybe I feel like do they need to push the match for a couple more months? I'm not too sure. You never can tell with WWE. For some reason, I feel like what they're gonna try to do with this feud is try to make it like a best of three or something like that, and maybe like the last one will be like their biggest match. But I feel like Ray might win here, and then probably at the next pay-per-view or whatever, we'll get to see Dominic get the win there.
Yeah, maybe a backlash might do
Yeah.
the match.
But you know what? In the sake of being different, I'm just gonna go with Dominic. I think Dominic has been on a run, like a huge run right now, and I don't see it stopping just yet.
Okay. But yeah, who knows? Maybe my prediction might change until then. Until
Yeah, because our predictions can change, you guys. So
yeah. So the next match, I'm looking forward to this match here. We got Seth freaking Rollins going up against Logan Paul. Logan Paul has been getting the upper hand a lot on Seth Rollins
Yep.
these past few weeks and stuff. And ever since this feud started, I was going like, Rollins is going to get the win at Mania. I mean, Rollins is going to be getting the win here. And, there's really nothing more to be said.
No.
With Rollins winning and stuff, because at these past few Manias, he's lost. I mean, I think he lost at 36 to KO.
He
Was it
did.
KO?
Yeah,
And
he
then he
did.
lost at 37 to Cesaro. And
Yes, he did.
then 30, and he lost at 38, of course, to Cody. So I definitely think Rollins needs to get a win here. And, Logan Paul doesn't need a win. I mean, this could possibly be like match of the weekend here. This could be a show stealer here, right here.
One of. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah,
Jordan.
I'm going with Seth Rollins to win here. I mean, I wouldn't see why not. So yeah, I'm going with Rollins. What about you, Leo?
I think way this whole match is gonna play. I think my prediction. I'm gonna go with Seth freaking Rollins, but
There you go.
I do think. Here's the thing with Logan, and this is no disrespect to him, but I do think Seth should have been in a more high profile feud. I think, in my opinion, I think he should have been in like a world title match if the titles were split. That's just me being honest. Definitely deserves to be in the world title division or scene or whatever you want to call it, because it's just like I feel like over the last few years he's definitely proven he deserves the very best, and whatever he's given, he makes it watchable. He makes it must see. No pun intended. But I just don't think Logan Paul is gonna win. And after what we seen, what happened on Raw when Seth came out and he cut the promo after his match with Ali, he literally said if he was to lose to someone like Logan Paul, he would pretty much be a clown. And I think after him coming to promo like that, I just don't think Seth is losing.
Yeah, I agree. And then the next match we got here is a 6-woman tag team match. We got a couple Hall of Famers here. We got Trish Stratus and Lita tagging up with Becky Lynch, going up against the team of Damage Control, Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. Um, you know, I feel like this match can go either way as well. Like, because I actually like Damage Control, but I feel like Triple H doesn't really like this faction as much, and I feel like they might be eventually get split up.
Yeah,
But I also heard some rumors that possibly Trish Stratus could be turning on maybe Becky Lynch, and maybe they might start a feud with each other. I don't know. That's what I heard a little bit. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus win. Like, I just have a gut feeling that they are going to be the ones who win the match. But then again, I really want to go with Damage Control. Like, I wouldn't be upset if they won. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut feeling because, sometimes when I'm thinking with my heart, or no. Well, I'm going to think with my head here, okay? So, I mean, people usually think with their head. But I'm going to think with my head here. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish here. But who knows? I mean, like I said, they could have that where Trish Stratus turns and maybe Damage Control wins. I have no idea. This match is toss up, but yeah, I'm going Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish. What about you?
well, this one's also a toss up for me because if you look at the story since this whole feud started between just pretty much Bailey and Becky, it's always been where Bailey's always gotten the upper hand on Becky time and time again. Every time we see them have some type of match, whether it be tag team or one on one, what has happened? Damage Control always gets the upper hand over Becky. Becky keeps being on the losing side of things until she finally got with Lita. They got an upper hand on Damage Control, winning the tag titles. But that still wasn't enough because here's why: the Damage Control, they still had the numbers game. So I think this is where we finally get to see Becky get her win over Damage Control as a group.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a gut feeling that maybe damage control could win. I mean, but I feel like they're gonna get split up. But yeah, I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
there's a lot of toss ups. And then the next match, this is another match I'm looking forward to. We got the undisputed tag team titles on the line. We got the Usos defending the titles against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm just gonna say right here, I see new undisputed tag team champions here in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I heard this match is going to be main eventing. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. Is this match main eventing night one?
It's not. I'm not sure yet. I
Because
don't
I
know
was
what
watching
that's anyway.
somebody's YouTube video and they were saying like this match is going to be main event in night one, but
It
I
should.
don't. It definitely should. I agree because last year we had the KO show, with
Hmm.
Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, which that was awesome. Main event in night one. So I wouldn't mind if this main event in night one.
No.
And having the best storyline that's going on right now with like the bloodline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely throw this match in the main event, but who knows? Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to win. Leo,
I
who you
also
got?
have Kevin and Sammy winning. I just think this match definitely has the main event, and this is just me being completely honest. It's no disrespect to any of the matches that probably will main event. Even though people are saying, it's a possibility that Rhea and Charlotte are going to main event, I understand that, Rhea won the Royal Rumble, so she should get a title opportunity in the main event. But here's the problem. When you look at it from a booking standpoint, if you look at it from a booking standpoint and a story standpoint, the Bloodline story is probably the best story in wrestling right now from any company. It is literally one of the best stories told. And I just think this match definitely deserves to go main event. And I think you can tell a story here with them winning because you can tell the story of what can transpire into the next night on night two with Jay probably being the one to take the pin in the match. You could probably have that being told, and then the next day on night two, Roman is irate with Jay because you failed to get the job done. You failed to keep the titles, and think about having both main events be centered around the bloodline. Night one, Usos. Night two, Roman. The bloodline is pretty much in control right now. Let's be honest. And I just think the Usos are just gonna be the first to lose the titles due
Now,
to the cost PTSD.
now, if the Usos end up winning, then I think that Roman might retain. But now, if they lose, then I see Roman losing.
Just
So
imagine a world where the Usos win, but Roman loses. That would not be great.
that'd be crazy if that happens. Like this, you saying those words coming out of your mouth right now. Like I just can't even imagine that.
No, just imagine
um.
Roman just reacting to that.
Oh man, he would be irate. He would be flipping everything over. Like he'd be so man. He'd be so irate. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next match here, which we have is we got the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. We got Charlotte Flair defending the title against Rhea Ripley, and yeah, this feud hasn't been built up that well.
Nah.
Uh, but I'm going with Rhea Ripley to win. I mean, the Royal Rumble winner. I mean, she's dominant right now. People want her to win the title. And give me Rhea Ripley to win. What about you?
I also have Rhea Ripley, and I have a little bit of fantasy booking. Two fantasy bookings. One is just pretty much short and sweet. So if would remember go back to SummerSlam 2014, we had John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and what happened in that match, Doug's?
Oh, Cena he got beat. His ass got beat in that match. Like a whole bunch
Exactly.
of German suplexes. So what you think that's going to happen to Charlotte?
Imagine.
Like
I think if you want to pretty much double down on her being a true force to be reckoned with, have her beat Charlotte and squash Charlotte. That that right there would definitely make sure that she is nothing to be played with. This is definitely going to double down on her just being a force to be reckoned with and a monster in the women's division.
okay,
The
okay,
other
I
one,
could see that.
the other one I would see is Liv Morgan, probably coming down and being part of the faction.
Being part of the Judgment Day. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely could see that as well. Hmm. Yeah, either of those, like I wouldn't mind seeing at all. Because you remember how last year we had who was it?
it was
Uh,
Rhea and Liv in the tag team match.
no, it was like Rhea Ripley. Was it Rhea Ripley who came out, or somebody came out for
Damian
like what
Priest.
Damian Priest. Yeah,
Damian
he came
Priest.
out during his Edge's match,
Yeah, yeah.
and I predicted that last year. I predicted that was going to happen. But yeah, we'll move on to what I think could possibly be the main event of night one here. We got the United States Championship on the line. We got Austin Theory defending the title against the man himself, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, John Cena. Um, yeah, I don't see, take why to take the title off of, I don't think they should take the title off of Austin Theory, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I've been hearing some theories, and no pun
Yeah.
intended here, but I've been hearing some theories what could happen. So maybe like on the Monday after Mania, maybe they have Braun Breaker come up and have Braun Breaker beat Theory for the title. I could see
Mhm.
that. I could see it happening like both ways. Maybe even Cena wins the title for one night and then gets beat by Braun Breaker. But I don't want to see Cena get squashed like that.
Nah, I don't.
I wouldn't mind seeing Theory again. Maybe like, or maybe the second night of WrestleMania, we have Theory win and he does like an open challenge, on night two, and then Braun Breaker comes out, and then we have it there. That'd be pretty cool.
I can
Um,
see that.
I'm gonna say that Theory retains because like Cena, he has a lot of upcoming things, on his schedule, like with Hollywood and stuff, like with movies especially.
Yeah.
So I don't see Cena staying around for a while, and like even though Theory isn't like fully ready for this, big moment and stuff, WWE thinks that he's ready, and they're gonna shove him down our throats. Kind of like what they did with Roman a while back. But this is kind of what they're doing with Theory here. So yeah, I'm gonna go say Austin Theory retains the United States Championship. Who
I
you got?
also have Austin Theory. Mr. A Town Down himself is gonna retain. I did hear some of your theories, and some of them kind of coincide with mine. I think the only two that I probably came up with outside of Braun Breaker was pretty much the returning Matt Cardona, because I know he said he probably would want to come back, and I think that would be kind of cool if he was to face Austin Theory and win the U.S. Championship on his first night back, or even that debuting Jay White, the Switchblade. I think either one of those would be cool, but I think they probably would save Jay White for the night after Mania for sure. But I do have Austin Theory retaining his U.S. Championship.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to night two. Yay, we got night one over, then we move on to night two. And this next match, I'm not really looking forward to. We got the other showcase match for the women here, so it's a fair forward match. We got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez going up against Natalia and Shotzi, going up against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, and then going up against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Leo, tell me who's going to win here, because I don't frankly give a fuck about this match. Like,
I mean, you're
I'm
not the only
sorry.
one. You're not the
Yeah.
only one. Like I literally said in my last stream, I mean, here's my thing. Who I'm gonna have win, Ronda and Shayna. And as much as I don't, because here's the thing. This is my griefs with this. It's like you had all these women in this match, pretty much earn their way to be in this match, and then Ronda and Shayna didn't earn their way. They just pretty much just got put in. Like, how was that fair for the other women? For one. Two,
Mm-hmm.
let's be honest. None of these women that's in this match are going to be a tag team after Mania. Let's be honest. None of these women are going to be a tag team after Mania. All these women pretty much going to be doing their own thing after Mania. I've already seen reports. They already high on Raquel. They probably want to put. They're going to probably push her at post Mania. So it's like they're not going to win. I don't think nobody sees Natalia and Shotzi winning. They ain't got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody sees Sonya Deville and them win neither. This is pretty much
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a glorified squash match, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the only legit team that they really have is Ronda and Shayna. And
Exactly.
then
And
they're gonna go and face Becky.
yeah, and
So
yeah, we were talking about before a couple of days ago or yesterday, we were saying that the only real team here is we got Ronda and Shayna Baszler as a real team.
yeah, they do.
Um, yeah, it has been booked up really. This match has been booked really bad.
Yeah,
Um, Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Ronda and Shayna also win, but I kind of, with my heart, I kind of want to go with Raquel and Liv. But like the point you said earlier, probably Liv is gonna be turning heel and joining forces with the Judgment Day. I
And
want
here's and yeah, they could. She could. She's. I mean, Real wants it. I mean, she spoke about the possibility, and she was like saying, if Liv just decides to join, they can take her to the next level. And then they would. And then Rhea even said she wouldn't mind teaming back up with Liv and going after the tag titles.
to.
Just imagine if Ronda and Shayna do win the titles, and at SummerSlam, if if maybe even we get to see Rhea pull double duty, but if she's not champion by then or something like that, right? Imagine we get to see Ronda and Shane defend the titles against Liv and Rhea. That match will be good.
Got a prediction here says Ronda and Shayna. That team
Yeah,
is going with.
I just
Yeah.
think but I feel like the way I was seeing it, Liv probably returning at Mania was probably having that match be at night one because night one does have Rhea and Charlotte. But I could see something happen where maybe they play it out where um they do like these hooded figure storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can probably do something like that where it probably just takes over in place of two nights or whatever, and then the first day a hooded figure just attacks Charlotte while the ref is down or something like that, and helps Rhea win. But no one knows who the identity of this hooded figure. The next night we have this match with Liv and Raquel, and then they lose, and then or maybe even we get to see maybe they straight up lose, or you could do like an actual heel turn and have her leave Raquel high and dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of different scenarios that can happen. But yeah, we'll move on to the next match here. Oh man, this match is gonna be a great match right here. And we got two big beefy men right here. We got Brock Lesnar and Omos. Yeah, this is going. Yeah, Leo, explain who's gonna be winning this match. Tell me who you
Brock
have here.
Lesnar.
Brock
Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar. Because here's the thing. No, I don't know anybody in their right mind who actually think Omos is going to defeat Brock Lesnar. I don't see this match going past 5 minutes. If this match goes past 5 minutes, I really don't know what to say. I really
We're gonna be chanting boring, boring.
oh
Remember
absolutely.
that match that Brock Lesnar and Goldberg had at Mania 20. When the fans were
Oh
when the fans were shitting all over that, and they
yeah, I
had
remember
Stone
that
Cold,
one.
and Stone Cold was a special guest referee. Well, yeah, that's what this match would turn into. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
easy.
people would just like fall asleep. People would not care about this at all. But you did tell me about on Raw when who was it who threw the weight the scale?
Brock tried to do it to Omos, but Omos caught him with a big boot, and that pretty
Yeah.
much was that. But I just think the only thing that this match will probably be known for is probably like Brock. It's just for that shock factor. Brock Lesnar being a smaller opponent compared to Omos, being able to pick him up and hit him with an F5, or small possibility the ring breaks.
Yeah, I heard some rumors that'd be funny, the ring breaking, but they would have to put that later on in the night, because or maybe they could have Cody and Roman, be wrestling in a broken ring.
Oh boy!
I don't. That'd be. I mean, they have to reassemble the ring then. I don't know.
I mean, they've done it before.
That's true. Or do it like what they did at SummerSlam.
Oh no!
That was really fun. I enjoyed that what they did at
Nah, he came
SummerSlam.
with the tractor. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar as well. I mean, he's getting paid so much money. Like, he's probably telling Triple H or Vince, going like, "Hey, I better not be losing this match here," or he's gonna be probably leaving
Bro,
WWE.
imagine if he loses that match. I would be so confused.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But we're gonna move on to the next match. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a really fun match. We got the
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor. Leo, who do you have winning here?
Okay. A lot of people are. This is a toss up for me because it can go either way. But here's what I would say. I think, especially with this being the Demon Finn Balor, I think the Demon Finn Balor is going to win because here's the reason why. I think
Is this
when
gonna be the Demon Finn Balor, or are they
it
actually
is, it is, it's going
okay?
to be the Demon Finn Balor. So here's what I would say. Edge, when Edge and Beth Phoenix beat, Finn and Rhea in that tag match, I think that was pretty much Edge's win,
Was
in
that a
my opinion.
Was that a chamber?
It was, and I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
that was.
their. That's how I would see it, and I think that was pretty much just Edge's win. But I do think, with Triple H being a huge fan of Finn Balor, and all the reports for months, they want him to be a big star, and they want to push him heavy. I think if you're really going to double down on them pushing him, I think he has to win. And I think post Mania, I think he could be a challenger for the world title, in my opinion. Because I think he should, in my opinion, I think he is literally the top heel on Raw right now. I think he's literally the top heel behind Roman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with having Finn Balor win. Because like I said, Edge and Beth they won at Elimination Chamber in Canada. So
Yeah,
yeah, they need to have Finn Balor win. This is going to be a thing to end the feud because this feud has been going on ever since uh,
June.
ever since yeah, June. Yeah, last June, dude. So yeah, this feud is definitely going, and this is deserving of a Hell in a Cell match.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
know.
And it's not even the red cell anymore. We have the old cell back, so I'm happy about that.
Oh hell yeah, that's gonna be good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Finn Balor as well to win, and then the next match, we're gonna talk about. Oh man, this match is gonna be a banger. No pun intended.
No,
But
all pun intended.
we got the Intercontinental Championship on the line in a triple threat match. We got Drew McIntyre going up against the champion Gunther and going up against Sheamus. Man, I don't know who I got win this. I'm gonna let you predict this match first, Leo.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I wouldn't mind seeing Sheamus win. But I think there's another story that you could tell if you were to do this. If you were to have Drew win and screw over Sheamus, I think that would be a cool story to come out of Mania because you can have the story where you remember back in 2021 where Drew was headed into Mania. Drew was a face, Sheamus was a heel. Now you can do a role reversal and Drew be the
Mm-hmm.
heel and Sheamus be the face. That would be a cool, feud to have over the IC title, and that match is gonna be good. But I think as much as I would love to see Sheamus win here, I think they're gonna hold off on his moment, his crowning moment, just a little bit longer. I think Gunther is going to retain here because I think the way it seems like it's going to be one of these situations where Drew and Sheamus is just going to be going at each other the entire match, and it's going to leave an open for where Gunther can capitalize and pick up the win and retain. I think Gunther is going to. I think what you want to do with Gunther is keep him as our Intercontinental Champion, so he can break the Honky Tonk Man's Intercontinental Championship record. And I think at Clash at the Castle, 1 year after Drew and Gunther have faced for the first time, I think we finally get to see Sheamus win there.
Okay. Yeah. This match is a toss up for me. I like to see Sheamus get a big one at WrestleMania here. This would be huge for him.
Yeah.
But I did like your points you were saying. God darn,
And
this is
now
hard.
you can make a case for Drew because Drew always wanted to have that moment in front of the crowd since he wasn't able to get it with the WWE Championship.
This
There's
is
that,
true.
but I have Gunther
Mm.
retain it.
Yeah, and also he brought up the fact that probably beating the Honky Tonk Man's record. Yeah, I'm going to go Gunther as well. And my prediction might change for this match. This might be one of the matches that
Yeah, a lot
change
of
right
these
now.
matches we could change predictions on if you want.
Yeah, but as of right now, I'm going with Gunther to retain the title. But I'm kind of there. I want Sheamus to win though. I want to see Sheamus get a win.
It might
Win
happen.
him.
It could happen. We'll see.
But yeah, we'll move on to the next match, which we have is the WWE Raw Women's Championship on the line. We got Bianca Belair defending the title against Asuka, and this is another match that hasn't been built up that all that great. Um, and also I've been hearing some rumors that Bianca might be taking a little break after this, and Bianca, she's had this title for quite a while.
Yeah,
She
this is
really
gonna
has.
make walks in. She's gonna be walking in a year.
Yeah, so she's held this title for a year. Um, Well, is it fully a year?
Yeah,
Or
because she held
yeah,
she won it last year at Mania.
yeah. So she's held this title for a year. And we got this new character of Asuka here. Under like this new regime. With
Yeah,
Triple H. Um, I see a new WWE Raw Women's Champion here in Asuka. What about you?
I also have Oscar winning, but I also there's a case for Bianca because I did hear some people are making rumors that the way that the story has been built up, it's like it's pretty much a toss up because it's like there's no clear cut winner. But I did hear someone mentioned it in a video earlier that I was watching, and they were saying, what if they wanted to build a new streak? I know the Undertaker had his streak at WrestleMania, and it was eventually broken. Now, what if they wanted to make another streak? So far, Bianca, she's pretty much hasn't lost at Mania. So if there is a possibility that they might want that streak to continue and build a new streak out of it.
There you go. Yeah, because she won at 37. She beat
Sasha.
Sasha, and then she won at 38. Damn, she is 2-0 at Mania. I didn't even realize that.
Exactly. So they might want to make her 3-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely could see that.
But I just
Yeah.
think if you were to have Bianca win, I feel like the fans would kind of turn them because it'd be like a John Cena situation where she just wins and wins and wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I said, I think that Bianca wants a little time off. I heard she's going to be going away for a while. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going with Asuka. And then we got the main event that everybody's waiting for. We got the undisputed WWE Universal Championship on the line. We got Roman Reigns defending the title against Cody Rhodes. And this is, like I said, the whole bloodline stuff, and with Cody Rhodes now involved. This is the best stuff that's going on in professional wrestling right now. And how long has Roman had the title for? Like 3 years now? Is it 3 years?
Almost 3 years. He's literally held it for probably over 900 days now. Over 900
Yeah,
days he's been here.
yeah, he's been champ for a really long time.
And undisputed champ for a year.
Yeah, undisputed champ for a year. Yeah, and I think with Cody Rhodes saying that he needs to win this match, and how Roman Reigns has been talking about his dad and all that, kind of been taking shots to the gut there. What I mean, like saying, talking about his father and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cody's gonna win here. Cody's taking the title. I mean, if Roman wins, I'll be very surprised, to be honest, because I don't know who could beat Roman at that point. If he beats
No.
Cody, I don't know who
Yeah,
could beat Roman.
yeah. Like if I'm gonna go with Cody. I have Cody winning. I think if you were to have Roman win, people would be very upset. I think for the fans will be that are in attendance, that will be very upset because it's like you brought him back, built him up just for him to be fed to Roman and lose. And it's like we're already at the point of Roman being at the point of over dominance. He's pretty much the last hope that us as fans really have to potentially take down Roman. If Cody loses, there is nobody else. There is nobody else. And I feel like you got to pull the trigger. I do understand people want to say, well, there's a possibility that they might want him to break the 1,000-day record. I understand that, but look at it. Even if he doesn't break that record, he's still going to be up there with those legends because he held that title for 3 years. And I think this is a situation where you have to strike while the iron is hot. If you want to wait till SummerSlam, there's no telling what can happen. There's no telling. Cody can get injured again. We have to understand that he can get injured again. He can. The crowd can literally turn on Cody and not even want him going after Roman again. So while the crowd is behind him, they got to strike with the iron is hot. And I do think it's Cody's time to win the championship. And I just think everything that Cody's been saying, pretty much you need to learn what it means to lose. You're gonna be a Roman without Reigns. And
I like that wordplay you did there. That was good.
A chief without a tribe, and I think we might get to see the downfall of the bloodline where Jey Uso. It might not be like this, But I can see a situation where the bloodline comes down while the referee's down because this happens in every match. But Jay Uso looks like he's going to go for a super kick and on Cody, and Cody ducks and ends up connecting with Roman, and Roman is very pissed off at that, and he literally lashes out on Jay, and you see Solo and Jimmy on the outside very confused because they're seeing their brother being victimized by their cousin. And this might be a reason that Solo and Jimmy walk off. And we already know Roman's leaving after Mania, so maybe the first feud he does when he comes back after Mania is at SummerSlam because he's not coming back until around SummerSlam. Build that feud, Jay, Roman, SummerSlam. That's all you gotta do.
And apparently they're making a new title. They're apparently
Exactly.
Yeah, so
I've been seeing it on leaks of it.
So yeah, so those were all the WrestleMania matches. There's a lot. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a marathon this weekend, guys. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
So much wrestling to watch. I mean, tomorrow night we got SmackDown in the Hall of Fame, and also we got Ring of Honor. We'll be doing a live stream on my channel as well as on the Flag Zone tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. And also, Leo, let everybody know where they can find your social media and like your YouTube and all that. Let everybody know.
Yeah, my channel is Kicking It with Leo. I do wrestling content, horror content, gaming content, pretty much every day of the week. We're on the road to 500. We're 462 right now. We're trying to get to that 500 mark by Backlash, which is next month. So please help me out. Please help me out. We're almost there. We're about 30-some subscribers away, so it's easy. Come on.
Yeah, definitely go subscribe to Kicking It with Leo. He does a lot of great content over there. He's been pumping out a lot of main content this weekend, some gaming content.
Yeah.
And he was talking to his hero Dana Brooke last night.
We're not going to start that. We're not going to start that.
I'm going to bring it up every time with you now about Dana Brooke.
They gave me PTSD.
You got PTSD now.
Yes.
I knew definitely that wasn't the real Dana, but that was hilarious.
I said, maybe I don't even think I want to meet her now. I don't even think I want to meet her at Mania
now. But yeah, while you're here on my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, go down in the comments in the live chat, go down in the comments, tell me, who you got winning these matches, and also let me know what videos that you guys want to see coming up on my channel, because I'm definitely going to be pumping out a lot of videos this weekend. Also, turn on my notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the True JSB. Go DM me on there. We could talk some wrestling, talk some sports, talk about whatever. We'll talk about it on there. But yeah, busy weekend for wrestling. I'm gonna have a lot of reviews this weekend to do. I'm gonna be doing a watch along on Saturday for
Stand
Deliver. Me and Leo are going to be doing that. And also I'm going to be doing Mania Night 1 and Night 2. I'm going to be live streaming those on the Flex Zone and on my channel as well, because you can do it on both channels. So, promoting both channels. So I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, enough being said, this is Leo. This is Kicking It with Leo and Juggernaut saying peace out, and we will see you guys in our next video. So peace out.